If you grew up in the 1970s, these songs weren't just music. They were moments. They played from kitchen radios, car speakers, basement parties, and late-night quiet storms. Today, we're counting down 15 R&B and soul songs only true 70s kids remember. The deep cuts, the slow burns, the records that still hit just as hard today. Stick around because number 3 is the one most people swear they forgot until the first note hits. This is Soul Lens. Let's take the long way back.
When you go, mind if the tide sets the sun of the
15. Be thankful for what you got. William Devon, 1974. This wasn't a song about flash or fortune. It was about quiet pride. Recorded in Philadelphia and released on Roxbury Records, William Devon, government clerk at the time, spent his own money to make this record. No gimmicks, no hype. Just a smooth bass line rolling like a Sunday afternoon, and lyrics reminding a generation that dignity doesn't come with a price tag. You didn't hear this one in the disco. You heard it floating out of slow-moving Impalas, windows cracked, time standing still. If you remember this song, you remember when soul music told the truth, softly but with power. 14. Let's straighten it out. Lattimore, 1974. This one wasn't for kids. It was for grown folks. Lattimore's slow, blues-drenched monologue felt less like a song and more like a late-night conversation. The kind that happens after the house goes quiet. Released on Glades Records, it climbed to #1 on the R&B charts. But its real home was living rooms and bedrooms where couples needed to talk things through. Sit yourself down, girl, and talk to me. That line alone felt like therapy on wax. 13. There's Nothing Better Than Love. Luther Vandross and Gregory Hines, 1986. Technically, this arrived in the mid-80s, but spiritually, this was pure 70s soul. 12. The Agony and the Ecstasy. Smokey Robinson, 1975. By the time Smokey went solo, he wasn't trying to impress anyone. He was confessing. This track, From a Quiet Storm, captured the emotional tug-of-war of loving someone you shouldn't, desire and guilt wrapped in orchestral soul. Not a dance floor record. This was for rainy nights, staring at the ceiling, wondering why love had to hurt this much. If you remember this one, you weren't just listening, you were feeling. 11. Fun. Con Funk Shun, 1977.
Are y'all ready? All right.
Now let's flip the mood.
Well, I want some hand clappers and finger snappers. Here we go.
If you were at a house party in the late 70s, this song commanded the room. Released on Mercury Records, Con Funk Shun's Fun wasn't asking, it was telling you what time it was. Bouncy bass, tight horns, and a chant that refused to be ignored.
Break it up, break it, got to make you mine.
You can still see it. Someone's uncle on the grill, kids running around, speakers pushed to the limit. This one never left the basement, and that's why it's special. 10. It's Forever, the Ebony's 1973. This is the song that played at weddings you weren't old enough to understand yet. Released under Philadelphia International Records, the Ebonies delivered a love song so sincere it didn't need chart dominance to matter. Soaring harmonies, soft strings, promises whispered instead of shouted. For many 70s kids, this was the moment you peeked through the door and saw what grown love looked like. 9. Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Looking Glass 1972.
On a western bay, and it serves 100 ships
Yes, technically rock.
away and talk about their homes.
But culturally, this one lived right alongside soul.
And she works, laying whiskey down. They say
With its storytelling, longing, and smooth delivery, Brandy found its way into soul playlists, jukeboxes, and AM radio rotations between Marvin Gaye and the Chi-Lites. It was just there, woven into summer days, car rides, and background memories you didn't realize mattered.
it came on a summer's day.
8. Baby, Let's Clean House. Jay Blackfoot, 1983.
Wait a minute, I see one.
This wasn't about chores. It was about clearing emotional clutter.
Other side of town. Just a vast.
Jay Blackfoot's Southern Soul grit carried straight over from the late 70s into this overlooked gem. Raw vocals, real pain, Memphis energy.
Please won't you hurry? Can't you see?
Down south and in Midwest cities, this record stayed in heavy rotation.
She's got me worried. I don't want
Especially for folks who'd been through love and lived to tell about it.
crawls down, it's too slow. Hitchhiking is a no.
7. We Both Deserve Each Other's Love. LTD 1978. Jeffrey Osborne didn't sing this. He glided through it. This wasn't LTD's biggest hit, but for those who lived the era, it hit deeper than most. A song for couples who made it through storms and came out holding tighter. This was Candlelight Soul, Mixtape Soul, Quiet Storm Perfection. If you ever saw your parents dancing to this with their eyes closed, you already know. 6. Love Jones. Brighter Side of Darkness, 1972.
Records, The Brighter Side of Darkness.
High school kids making grown-up soul. Released when the group members were barely teenagers, Love Jones felt shockingly mature, especially with 12-year-old Daryl Lamont delivering lines full of longing and vulnerability. That spoken intro, unforgettable. It wasn't polished, it was real. And that honesty shot it up the charts and straight into memory.
I think it's about time for me to get real serious about you.
5. Letter to Myself, The Chi-Lites, 1973. This wasn't a hit record. It was a mirror. Eugene Record's voice trembles as he reads a letter full of regret, reflection, and hard-earned wisdom.
Signing your name. My friends would all be surprised.
Parents played this late at night. Windows open, thoughts heavy.
I'll pretend it's a special delivery. And just
Before auto-tune, before shortcuts, this is what heartbreak sounded like.
smeared with your favorite scent.
4. That's the Way of the World. Earth, Wind, and Fire, 1975. This wasn't just a song. It was a philosophy. Maurice White wasn't entertaining, he was teaching. Wrapped in celestial harmonies and spiritual calm, this record reminded a generation that struggle, love, and hope walk together.
2, 3.
For many 70s kids, this played quietly while breakfast cooked and made more sense years later.
4, here we go.
3. Just Don't Wanna Be Lonely. The main ingredient, 1974.
I can't give when you go.
This one slid in smooth and stayed. Cuba Gooding Sr. Dot's voice floated over a groove that masked desperation with grace. It was danceable, but emotionally heavy.
Just don't wanna be lonely.
You heard it during card games, family gatherings,
Way back at the end of the room.
moments nobody talked about out loud.
And needed, depending on to give.
It wasn't just a hit, it was a mood.
When you go, I don't.
2. I Miss You. Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes, 1972. When this came on, everything stopped. Nearly 8 minutes long, this was soul. Yes, it came later, but every 70s kid claimed it instantly. Tucked at the end of Sign of the Times, Adore wasn't chasing charts. It was writing love letters. No gimmicks, no tricks, just pure devotion. This became the wedding song, the bedroom anthem, the midnight confession. Prince bridged old school soul and the future, and Adore remains one of the most sincere love songs ever recorded. That's why it's number 1. These weren't always the biggest hits, but they were the realest. From basement parties to kitchen radios, these songs carried the soul of the 70s, and they still live in us today. If this list took you back, subscribe to Soul Lens and keep the groove alive. Drop a comment and tell us which song hit you the hardest or which one we missed. And when you're ready, tap the end screen for our next journey. 15 most tragic stories of forgotten 1960s R&B stars. Same soul, deeper lens.